Inside the Ropes is a Golf Manitoba production. Derrik, thanks for joining us today inside the ropes. Happy New Year to you. 2022 is underway and a brand new office for you at the Glendale Golf and Country Club. Congratulations.
Thanks. It's very exciting. As I was saying to you off air a little bit, I've never really had an office. So this is really exciting to come in here and come into a club with such history and have the chance to start to grow on what has already been a successful club over the past couple seasons.
Let's expand on that, Derrik, how this opportunity came to be and what really excites you about joining Glendale here in your new expanded role.
Yeah, I think just, what excites me the most is having the opportunity to put my own stamp on a club and bring a lot of the, call it knowledge that I've learned over the past 12 seasons at St. Charles and implement a lot of the programs that I'm very passionate about here at Glendale and try to provide the members here an opportunity to come out to the club other than just booking a tee time to play golf and kind of enjoy all of the time that they spend at the golf club, whether it be from the food and beverage aspect, as they do a great job over in the clubhouse, to the golf operations with tee times, club events, different programs and stuff like that. So just excited for the opportunity and both the challenge that lies ahead.
You're leaving a golf course that has a rich tradition. There's so many fantastic private clubs here in the province of Manitoba as part of Golf Manitoba. What was that experience and decision like for you over the last couple of months?
Yeah, it was definitely an emotional decision. I've been at St. Charles since I was a teenager. So I've been there for a long time, and I grew up kind of learning the golf industry there, starting from scrubbing hooks in the back shop all the way to being the director of instruction last year and running all of the teaching programs. So I got a little bit of an opportunity to experience it all, from managing the back shop to running the retail operation to running junior programs and all of that type of stuff. So I really do feel that it has prepared me for my future career ahead. So for all of the opportunities I've had there, I'm grateful, but I'm definitely looking forward to bringing a lot of that knowledge over here and trying to express as much of it as I can upon the membership.
With the knowledge that you've been able to gather, whether you were just a player or now obviously involved in the management side itself, take us behind the scenes. What goes into being a golf pro? And it's obviously a little bit different as we talk about it here in January compared to your busy time in the summer. But can you just walk us through what you believe this position will be like and overall what you hope it'll be like?
Well, I believe it's going to be an overall management of just taking care of the golf operations. And like I was alluding to earlier, I think all of the opportunities that I've had at St. Charles has prepared me for the chance to oversee a little bit of everything, as I've actually done all of those little, day-to-day jobs myself. So I don't think people really understand what goes into running a golf course on a day-to-day basis, from your backshop management and the things that you need your backshop staff to do with managing the range and golf carts and push carts and members clubs and club cleaning, all of those little details that go into every little thing, all of the merchandise and everything that gets brought into the pro shop, all of the detail that goes into that in the off season so that we can be prepared in season. And then hopefully in season, you've prepared enough in the off season so that things can run smoothly and the day-to-day operations can almost kind of just take care of themselves. And you can really focus on implementing your club events and your programs so that the members really enjoy their time out here. But you want to make sure that you take the off season seriously and prepare for in season so that you're ready to go and you don't have to feel like you're just in survival mode all this summer long.
Along with your new role as head pro, I know you're continuing on with us at Golf Manitoba, running the Junior Boys Development Program. We'll talk about them momentarily, but take us back to a young Derrik Goodwin on the course, how you fell in love with the game, and walk us through your progression to where maybe you picked up your first club to where you sit here today as obviously the new head pro.
Yeah, I mean, we'll try to keep it relatively short, but I've been playing golf a long time. I first started playing golf when I was about 3 years old. My dad and my grandfather were both pretty avid golfers. So I remember when I was 3, just going out to the golf course with the two of them at Dauphin Lake, golf course out there mostly. I would have a little putter and a driver. I would get to tee off, and then I'd ride in the golf cart with grandpa until we got to the green, and then I would putt. And that's kind of how I got started into the game. And then, as most kids do, just hitting balls around the backyard and that type of stuff. But in all honesty, I didn't really like golf that much from the ages of about, 7 or 8 until 15. I kind of thought it was boring. I enjoyed playing 2 or 3 times a year with my dad, but I didn't really enjoy going out to the golf course all that much. I didn't really love watching golf on TV at all. And then I don't know what happened. Something clicked in high school in the 10th grade. I asked my dad to get me a golf membership. And from all of the years of me complaining and saying how boring it was, he said, there's no way. So I made him a bit of a deal. I said, if I go out for the high school golf team and if I make the team, we got to get a golf membership somewhere because I want to start playing this game. So I went out, never broken 90 before, shot 82, 83, somehow made the team. I guess it was meant to be. So we got a membership at the Wildwood Club. And then once juniors do fall in love with the game, as I did, I played 36 to 63 holes a day, every single day. I would walk there after school. My dad would drop my clubs off there in the morning, so they'd be there waiting for me. And I just played a ton. And after high school, I had no idea what I wanted to do. I looked into the professional golf management program after some advice from some local pros, namely Chris Enos, who's the head pro at Breezy, kind of guided me to go look at the Lethbridge golf program. So I went out there, took a look at it, loved it, decided to take the program, and got right into the industry. And I'll be honest, I'm very happy I decided to go that route. I love what I do every single day. I get to really just be involved in sport and helping people enjoy their lives a little bit better. So it's great. And then from there, I just started playing and practicing, working on my game, and kind of, as I said, experienced all facets of the industry. And you kind of decide where you're passionate and, what your expertise is going to be. And I've definitely kind of leaned more towards the coaching role within that, as I really like helping people. And the game is so much more fun when you actually play it to beyond what your expectations can be. So I just like helping people get to that level. But now having the chance to be the head professional at a club that has the history that Glendale does and the facilities and the course that Glendale does, I'm grateful for the opportunity and look forward to getting going here.
I know you're focused on the teaching side and making everybody better. You've worked with me. It's been hard, I understand. But do you have a favorite round that you've ever played, or a golf moment from your youth or playing in tournaments where you're like, yeah, you know what? This is why I play?
Yeah, I mean, definitely. So it was the 2013 Canadian Assistants Championship at the Willows Golf Course in Saskatoon. And as most of us do in Manitoba, we kind of get a little cohort of assistant golf pros, and we all kind of head out to the Assistants Championship and share hotel rooms and go out and play and try to play the best of our abilities. And the first round that I played there that day, my game was feeling pretty good. And I made 7 birdies and a bogey to shoot 6 under par, 66, and that's my low competitive round. So that definitely stands out to me. I was able to play in the final, or in the second last group in the final round in that tournament, which was a great experience, playing with some really high-end golfers. That would be the round to me that kind of stands out early in my career to say, hey, I think this is something that I really want to do. And I love the rush of being under par and competing, and just want to be able to help people feel that same way if that's something they want to feel.
Okay, so you led me into it. You said low competitive round. What's the low round you've ever shot just hanging out, playing with your buddies or friends and family?
I shot 61 at Tuxedo a couple years ago, and that would definitely be the low round that I've personally ever shot. Outside of that, 66 is the low. I've shot it a couple times at a few different tracks. But yeah, that one kind of stands out as just one of those days where even though it's a little bit of a shorter course, you got to get the ball in the hole. But it's one of those days when the putter is just working and everything you look at just goes in the hole when you're on the green. So it's a lot of fun to experience that for sure.
Derrik, before we let you go today, you and Brianne do such a terrific job with getting our Golf Manitoba juniors up and running and getting them to where I know you are right now. And they probably look at that saying, okay, here's my path. What's it been like to get involved with some of the province's elite, and just walk us through real quick how the program is running here right now in the off season?
Yeah, it's really cool to work with a lot of juniors who are so passionate about the game and really want to compete at the highest level they possibly can. I mean, a lot of these kids put so much effort into getting better that I really just need to be there as more of a support system to help them along the way, because they have the desire to get better on their own. Otherwise, they wouldn't really be involved in the program and they wouldn't be as good as they are. I mean, golf is not a sport where you can just show up every once in a while and be a world beater. You got to put in a lot of time behind the scenes and a lot of effort to actually get better. And most of these kids do that. So I'm just grateful for the opportunity to work with them. I'm really excited for this upcoming season. We got a lot of things upcoming here. Jared, our executive director at Golf Manitoba, is very passionate about our programs and has given Brianne and I the opportunity to kind of take it and run. So COVID pending, we're hoping to get a few athletes out to Bear Mountain late March to give them a week of training out there prior to the season, and hopefully get them to touch some of the Team Canada coaches while they're out there as well and see some of them. And then this year is the Canada Games year. So our top 2 male and our top 2 female athletes will qualify to go represent Manitoba at the Canada Games in August in Niagara Falls. So it's a big year for these athletes to have an opportunity to compete at a national stage. I mean, they always have that opportunity every year to go to the Canadian Junior, but being a Canada Games year and having the opportunity hopefully to head out to Bear Mountain and see some of the Team Canada staff, I think is a really good opportunity for a lot of these kids, and looking forward to doing as much as we can to make everything happen this year. We'll see how it goes.
Derrik, as always, appreciate the insight. It's great to catch up again. Congratulations on your new role at Glendale, and we'll look forward when the snow melts here to tee it up and spend some time together here again this summer.
Great. Thanks, Brian. Thanks so much. This is a lot of fun.
Derrik Goodwin, the new head pro at the Glendale Golf and Country Club, joining us inside the ropes.